Hey guys, so I'm back and I'm coming to you guys with another review video. And the first book on the docket is Lights Out. Okay, y'all don't understand. This book, this book is dark. Okay, this book has so many red flags in it, but it's okay because we love Josh. Okay, we love Josh and the red flags he come with because he is justified in his red flags. Okay. This is a 10 out of 10 read for me. It is so good. Okay, guys? Like, it was so good. I can't wait for Caught Up to get my hands on a copy of Caught Up. I know it released this month, I believe. I gotta check to make sure. But yes, because I know my local Barnes and Nobles don't have any more copies of the special editions of Caught Up. So that might be because, like, you say like out of stock, but if I want to see to make sure. But yes, I cannot wait to get my hands on a copy of it and everything like that. Preferably the special editions, the Barnes and Noble edition of it. But yes, is this? Oh my gosh, the twists and turns. The twist and turns. And then that plot twist about Allie's family. Like her extended family, her uncle. I was not seeing that coming, but it was just the way how she worded it to Josh and was telling Josh, like, you know, like, why don't you tell me about your family? And she's like, oh, that's very long. I could tell you later. And he's like, nah, tell me now. That's when I put two and two together and I made an inference. And I was like, yeah, they a part of and I was like, well, I continued to read. It was like my suspicion was confirmed. I was not seeing that coming. I wasn't seeing that coming. I was not seeing that coming. Okay. But yes. Now let's talk about the spice between these two. These two delivered so much spice, so much heat and passion that I had to turn on my AC unit. I had to turn my AC on multiple times. Okay, because it's like my room heated up as I was reading the passion between these two and everything like that, and the spice and the heat that they brought. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, now let's talk about them two let's talk about them two. Okay, so with Allie, she is healing in a way from the death of her mother. Her mother died in a car accident. She was the one that was driving. She was a teenager and everything, and she was learning how to drive out onto the open road and everything like that. And to sit there and witness your mother die, have something die like that, and you're trying to save her, and then you can't, and everything. That is what motivated her to become a nurse. Okay. A trauma nurse at that. And let me tell you guys, if there are any trauma nurses out there, and the stuff that I have read and hear that Allie and the other nurses dealt with at their hospital, like abuse victims, the typical rapist, like a serial unaliver, a pew victim, and all of that, and the gore and everything like that. I give you guys your flowers. Because I like to say that I'm not that squeamish and everything like that, but I am emotional. I am like emotional in a way. And I feel like seeing those victims and those patients that we have to treat, and everything like that. I don't want to call them victims, but survivors, because some of them are survivors if you heal them up and everything like that. But I feel like I will be holding back tears. Holding back tears. You guys are so strong. And I know what's in this book, it's probably just like surface level and everything like that, and it's probably much more deeper, a lot more deeper things that go into your jobs as trauma nurses and everything like that, especially being a trauma nurse that works in that the hospital that you work in or the ER that you work in is in like a high crime rate area and everything like that, and you get basically majority of like all the majority of like the victims and everything like that. But oh my goodness, you guys are true warriors. Oh my goodness, true warriors. Okay, now moving on. The next book I read it in a day and a half. Blood of Hercules. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, I forgot about Josh. Okay, Josh, his dad being a serial unaliver and him growing up with him in the household and everything like that, and then having all of that come out. He's a survivor in his own way, because he is still thinking, what if I knew? Like, if I could sit there and take my memories and line them up with the timelines for every woman who went missing, I could probably help those families and everything like that. And, you know, they both have to come to learn, like, they aren't at fault. They're not at fault. They aren't the guilty ones and everything like that, because that would just mean that, oh, you're also going to have to place guilt on the victims in those cases, and other people who were involved in those cases and everything like that. So, you know, a lot of healing for these two to come to have and everything. So yeah. But yes, let's get into Blood of Hercules. Y'all, 36 chapters, and I finished it. I started it Saturday and I finished it yesterday. 2 whole days. I finished it yesterday. It was just that good. It was just that good. The plot twist the plot. Look, I like me some Greek mythology retelling stories. I very much love them, specifically Hades and Persephone's retelling stories, because their stories just like more romantic than out of all the other ones. But to sit there and say that Hercules is, I won't spoiler, to sit there and say that Hercules is like Hercules isn't a male but a female, and that she was Hades and Persephone's thought to be deceased daughter. That was the biggest plot twist, because if anybody has done their research on Greek mythology and everything like that, we all know that Hercules was Zeus's son. So to switch up the story, I like that. Miss Jasmine. I like that. Okay. But to keep true to Hades and Persephone's love story and everything like that, yes, I very much love that. Then the plot twist of you making one of Zeus's sons like a serial unaliver because he want that crown. I mean, if the apple don't fall far from the tree, because to me, like, nobody very much likes Zeus like that because, yeah. But, yes. Yes, just now all I want to know is who is Charlie's family? Like, who is his parents? Because one of the fates, the one who had the vision at the beginning of the story, that said had basically made sure that everything was set in motion for our girl Hercules and stuff. She drops Charlie off at Alexis / Hercules' adoptive parents' house. So is he mortal? Or is he like an heir to one of the the Olympian family's houses? I mean, I feel like he's an heir to one of their houses because you telling me that this dude got some bright yellow eyes and stuff, and he like extremely strong. I feel like he's a part of one of the houses and everything like that. And I wonder if we're going to get the answer to like Charlie's family and in Bonds of Hercules. Who knows? I can't wait to get my hand on that copy as well. I know I gotta wait a bit of time, but that just gives me more time to read the other books that I have and everything. So yes. Okay. Now on to the book that I'm going to be reading next. A Fate Inked in Blood. So I had started reading this a while back, but I was able to tell that it was going to be so good, and I kind of don't like to sit there and read the follow-up books right after that book, right after the other book that I got in the series, just so that I could give myself a bit of rest and able to digest everything and stuff. So I like to read other books in between, but I wanted to get my hands on the second book in this series, and I do got it. So we're going to restart this. Okay, it is a skinny girl. She's a skinny girl. She has 36 chapters as well, and everything like that. So yes, yeah. So we might be getting done with this book soon too, who knows. But yeah, I can't wait to tear into this one and everything like that. And then like these were just top tier reads for me and everything. So yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm just so happy that I'm also getting back into like reading like that and being able to share it with you guys and everything like that. I know I took like a few hiatuses and everything, but yeah, we back. Bye guys.